Hi, I'm going to show you some tips in searching our library catalog, Destiny Discover. You can click here in this assignment to take you to Destiny. And I also want to show you in your Schoology page, you can click on this computer on your main page to get to our online catalog. When you click either link, it will take you to this page where you choose Lorraine Elementary School, so you look in our school library. And there's a few different ways to search. Up here is where you can do a typing search for a topic like storms, weather, planets, football. You can do a search for book titles, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Nancy Drew. You can search for an author, Shel Silverstein, Jeff Kinney, J.K. Rowling. You can really search for anything by keyword, subject, a series of books. Down here, there are some topics already created for you. You can click on the topic or genre to see the books in that category. At the very bottom, you have some collections. These are books that I put together on lots of different topics that I think kids might be interested in. Down here is a carousel. I'll change this every month. Right now for October, I'm featuring some spooky stories, and you can scroll through by clicking the arrow. At the bottom, it shows you some recently checked out books. These are considered popular titles since they've just been checked out. And we also have some new books and ebooks down here that I'll talk to you about another day. So when you do a search, I'm going to do a search for animals. I get lots of suggestions that come up here, but I'm just going to do animals. Magnifying glass will do my search. And I want to point out that it tells you about how many books we have on that topic. So we have over 200 animal books. That is a lot of books to look through. So what I would suggest if you end up with over 200 books in your search is to add another search term. So instead of just animals, I'm going to add another word. So I want farm animals. Maybe you want wild animals. Maybe you want domestic animals, pet animals. So I'm going to now click my magnifying glass to search again. And you can see how it's narrowed my search down from over 200 books to just 72 books. And now I can look through them to find one I like. I next want to point out the call number and sublocation. This will tell you what type of book it is. So I can see that this book is Everybody Nonfiction. So this is for everyone kindergarten through fourth grade. It probably has lots of pictures in it, and it also will inform me about farm animals. So here's a drawing book, again, Everybody Nonfiction. And I'm going to scroll through because I want a book that's nonfiction, but that's more for third and fourth grade. So it has a little more content to it. So I'm going to scroll through. These are all Everybody Nonfiction. Now I have a farm book that is just nonfiction. It's not Everybody Nonfiction. It's actually upwards of a seventh grade reading level, which just means that for nonfiction, it has a lot of content in it. So if you like this book, the next thing you want to do is make sure that the book is in. At this point, you would be able to log in and put the book on hold from the library. If you're interested in what the book is about, you can click on the cover to get a summary. This is the summary. This tells you what the book is about. So it tells us different aspects of farming through the ages, including the equipment, domestic animals, crops, and the future of farming. So there is your book summary. I'm going to close this with a little X. Another way to narrow down your search, maybe you want fiction chapter books about the farm. So these are picture books. Okay, but I want fiction chapter books. Instead of scrolling through all 72 books, another way to find a specific type of book is to come over here to the filter and choose sublocation. And in the sublocation, you can choose farm books by graphic novel, nonfiction, easy readers. I'm going to come here to the fiction books. There are 4 fiction chapter books about farms. And now you can see I only have 4 books, and I can look through here and see what's suggested. If I wanted the summary, again, I would click on the book, read the summary, and decide if that's a book I'd like. Another thing I'm going to ask you to try today is to log in. So if you come up here to the login button, I want you to try, see if you can log in with your username and your password. I want to remind you that to log in, it's the first 5 letters of your last name, the first 3 letters of your first name, 000 or maybe 001. We're not including at myexeter.org. Your password are the 2 special words, a special character, and a number.